Today we'll be talking about how networking NC actually takes place. The client sends a message to the server and the server receives it. Just sit back and see what you're do. Let's talk about networking in C. So as you people know, C is the oldest language. I'm not gonna talk anything much about C. So here is the server code. So we included studio.h standard library and this uni standard for close. I'll show you at the end. And this is system socket, which we'll use to bind socket and many other functions with it. Okay, so first we're going to create server socket, which will be an integer. Client socket will also be an integer. Buffer will be the message we'll be sending from client to the server, and then struct socket is okay. This is a struct which stores three things, that is mainly the address family and the network, which will be IPv4 or IPv6, and the port. This is of course a struct, and we're creating a struct inside of a struct, and this will be our struct server address. And okay, so first we'll create a server socket, which of course takes three things, which will be a finite, which is IPv4. IPv4 is Internet Provider version 4, which is really old, but this is like not complex program, so I'm using it. And then sock stream, which will be TCP connection. Um, I think many computer science students know what is TCP and UDP. Well, TCP is like a secure connection, and UDP is not secure connection, which UDP mainly uses. I mean, you'll use to lose games. Okay, we'll check condition. If socket is created, it will. If it is -1, it is not completed. Return 1. Return 1 means end of the program. Return no termination of the program. Return 0 is end of the program. We'll be creating a SI family, which will be again IPv4, and in port we're using 9090 here because 8080, which we would normally use, may be taken. So we'll use 9090 or any other port, 6969 or 6767. In this, why do we use ID in address any? So we can mainly use Wi-Fi, Ethernet, or hotspot, or anything. So instead of specifying which local IP we'll use, we can use this function, which will accept anything. And we have to bind the socket. So till here, the server, no, I'm sorry, the socket is not bind to any connection. So after we use this bind, it will get bind to that correct IP and port. And then if we come to listen, listen is another function in networking. So it is, there is active and passive. Listen is passive. Passive means to sit and listen. So server is waiting for the client to send any message. If it is -1, it will show it as failed. If it is 0, then it's all good to go. And we can see that printf, there is server socket and client socket. Here the output of these two will be 3 and 4, because in file description we can see the 0 is for std in, 2 is for std out, and 3 is for error. You can google it later. Client socket again, if it is lesser than 0, okay, and all this we're gonna close client. Okay, this is cool. Let's open client.c. Yeah, pretty much it. We're sending a message through the port of this, no, IP address of this, and port is gonna be again 9090. Both has to be same, both ports. And then yeah, this is like old C language. I pretty much don't know about it, but that's a basic idea. Let's run it and check. Alright, first we're gonna start up this. go back here, start up this, go back here, start up this, dot slash a dot out, server is listening, dot slash a dot out. I guess we have to compile it again, and then a dot out. Oh, there we go. You can see the 3 and 4. So if I text any message like your trash get better